this therapy, it works virtually, and you're going to fall in love with it because it empowers you. You do not need anyone to place their hands on you. I've been working for the past 9 months with Yuda. We haven't been in the same room. We have just met virtually for these 9 months. And I keep improving and improving. And I thought before, and that was my belief, right? In order to get rid of my pain, I need someone to put their hands on me, like a chiropractor or a massage therapist. And I tried them all. And unfortunately, you leave your massage, feeling great. Again, you get in your car and it's again like the tension is coming back a tiny bit. And a little bit more of tension here and there. And then just 1 day later or 2 days later, you're exactly in the same place where you were. So this is remote and you learn these tools and then you are in charge. You are in the driver's seat to actually make yourself feel better. Because if you start feeling off, you go for your homework. And things may change a little bit, a tune-up, a different tool that you may use, and then your body starts feeling again like free. It's a sense of freedom when you do not have that pain or that tension. And if you start having it and you have those tools, then you go for them and it's just a matter of minutes that, hey, and then your body feels like lighter. You can keep carrying on, you can keep walking, running, horseback riding, whatever you want to do. So that's the beauty of this. And virtually, you don't even have to leave your house and, drive half an hour or an hour to see the chiropractor, then wait there, get there, come back. It's just you get on your virtual space, you go through the homework, you do tune-ups, and you're good to go again.
Initially, I had a few doubts about working virtually and trying to do some fascia rehabilitation and general change of my body structure. What I came to find out is first through an assessment I did with one of the therapists was just through looking at my body shape, the way that I walked, the way that I sat, how my weight was favoring one side. She was very, very clear in figuring out what my issue was. So that right away was a really good sign to me. Further, once I started working with a therapist who also became aware of what my issues were, she was so skilled at seeing through the lens how my body was manifesting and representing the problems that I had. So much so that nothing really surprised her when I would explain my symptoms or what I was going through. And any guidance or tweaks that I was given or told about my posture, about my weight distribution, immediately created change within me that I could feel. And that to me was a clear indication that one session was certainly, already worth it and I was going to continue.
Getting chronic pain treatment virtually has been wonderful to me because, well, for starters, SST is in the States and I live in Mexico City. So it has given me access to it. And I think also when you're doing regular physiotherapy, it's just sort of like, oh, I don't want to go again. But when you are at home, it's like, oh, I just have to log in for like a half an hour. And that helps, at least to me. It just makes it easier and also helps me find that time to do it without having to leave my house. It's just easier to schedule it within like work and everything that I have going on.
When I had the first conversation with Dana, before even signing up for the sessions, I was very skeptical about doing it on Zoom. Actually, my goal was to do some few sessions on Zoom in order to get better, to be able to get on the airplane and come to Arizona, because I didn't believe that I could do it virtually. But I couldn't get on the airplane at the same time. It was like catch-22 because of my back pain. And Dana told me, let's do a couple of sessions and see what happens. So in about 2 or 3 weeks, pain started going away, and I don't remember exactly, like 4 weeks probably I was pain-free. But at that point, it was working, and I didn't feel to go and see my instructor in person. So it works 100%, amazingly, but it does.
The fact that the whole treatment is done virtually gave me a real kind of freedom. I didn't have to fly nowhere. I didn't have to get in the car. It was Corona, lockdowns, while my body started to feel those pains. And even if I wanted to, the skies were closed. Okay, even if I wanted to, we couldn't see each other. So I really prayed that there was an option to do it virtually, and we did the whole treatment went virtually for one year and a half. I didn't see Anna or Dana even once. We've never been in the same room once. And what kept me real surprised and real grateful is that Anna was really amazingly was able to detect and assess everything that I do with my body, and she catches so fast, and she sees so clearly and so accurately everything that was going on with my body. She was able to correct me and give me corrections and positive affirmations when I did it right, and correct me when I did it wrong. We only worked with a computer. I needed to carry my laptop from one part of the room to the other, so she could see the whole body. And I tried to wear something that she would be able to see me easily. So if the floor is white, I would wear something dark, so she could see me really well. And really, the way she catches what happens with my body is really amazing. And I really want to thank Dana and Anna for working with me so much. I feel it's much more than working with me. It's really giving me the power back to do, to live and to be happy and to enjoy life. It's really so important, and I wish this therapy could go across the world, and I wish doctors would know about it and can recommend it, so other people that have same issues or different issues could really do it as fast, and just to know about it and go to it and just do it, and get themselves back to life without suffering from chronic pain for years. So I really wanted to make some kind of a network between doctors, between the Western medicine to SST. I think it's so important for more people to know SST and to become pain-free and happy again, really.
So powerful. It's virtual, it's online. And I think that makes it even more powerful because you're much more responsible. I am so grateful for this setup. I live in Mexico. It's not likely I will be traveling to the US. So this is a fantastic way to make this global. Only requirement, internet and speaking English. How simple is that?
So some people may think that doing it virtually over Zoom sounds impossible, or how can that be done? Doesn't a therapist need to be around? Doesn't the therapist need to be right next to you, or guide your arm or something? So far, I've been living here in Taiwan, and I'm not in the U.S. I'm American, but I'm not in the U.S. I'm teaching here. But so far, all of my sessions have been done over Zoom, and with lots of success, because there's a lot of things people do not understand about themselves, that once they start to understand about themselves and start to implement what SST teaches, a specific technique of what to do, how to do the therapy on yourself, different therapies on yourself, you realize there are some simple solutions to some horrific problems. And it's almost the therapist I have, she's amazing, she's great. It's almost like sometimes she's in the room with me. Sometimes she notices things that I didn't even notice that I was doing, and it's all virtual.